Hello and welcome back to the show. We are ready for our final match of the evening or afternoon or morning, depending on
wherever in the world you are.
It is a global show after all. So Exile5 versus Animal Squad is going to be the match. Mirage is going to be the map. Dan, you are a fan of Mirage?
Yes. That's
good. So Animal Squad, they had a good performance last week.
Yeah, a lot of it was quite impressive, I gotta say. Raz was the most impressive player, and also being from New Zealand, that's pretty cool. Because most of the players are from Oz.
Australia.
Yeah, that's definitely a dominant theme in the Oceanic League. But yeah, he's one of the top players from New Zealand. I think it's fair to say from the stuff that we've seen. You got Zuzi and ofnu definitely up there as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how his AWP plays out, because he was very, very strong with the AWP. And of course, Mirage is a really good AWP map. The thing is with Mirage so far, we saw it get played by Chiefs and F Society yesterday. There's a lot of sloppiness here and there, so I hope to see a little bit of that tidied up. Generally, like some more polished play, and it should be easier because before, of course, F Society playing with 2 subs, so you kind of expect a level of or a lack of coordination. But I guess we're into the pistol round right now, so we're jumping into this. We already have a bit of a split between the players of Animal Squad. 2 up mid, up short, going for that split onto B.
gazR, though, holding things down in the mid-area. Moku and ofnu going to be leaving the premises. So it's just down to Raz. The one to watch, you might say. He's the only one remaining to watch there. He has the bomb, and he's going to go on the pass and reset the situation, or maybe just have a peek over there, see what's what. Has time to play with, and there's still the majority of the CTs over towards the B bomb site, so there is a window of opportunity here. Speaking of windows, though, there is a player in the ladder room, which is going to mean he's not going to get shots in the back of the head from short just yet, but he needs to get out of that position. Looking at the radar, looks like gazR was maybe facing the wrong direction, because he should have seen Raz there. What is the play from Raz here? What is his objective?
Well, running around would be absolutely amazing, but he's going to find a first kill. Getting that bomb down is really the tricky part of this. And the problem as well is the death cam of the player he just killed, because he can kind of spot for Raz a little bit which direction he's going to go, and Raz doesn't really have time to wait around, and you can see that he's going to go straight in. But will he check? Oh, he will check close right. Gets a jumping shot straight to the head of Destiny, and he's going to find a plant. I can't believe it. There's still 2 players who are left alive, Steve and gazR. And Raz is looking for the frags. Gets another engagement, but he will get taken out by Steve in the end. So great effort, though. Great effort.
Nicely done.
I can't believe he got a bomb down from that. That's amazing. That's a big deal. Really big deal. They can pressure the economy much sooner than otherwise anticipated.
Alrighty then, let's have a look at the play from Exile5. We have to expect the AKs coming in the following round, thanks to that plant from Raz. Destiny with the Nova, always good to see. Some MP7s, so that moving accuracy, and then 2 M4s for the brute force.
I don't see as much Nova these days, now with the SMGs just being better and so on.
Ooh, that's one of the M4s down, but it's going to be hard to retrieve. gazR should be able to stop any boost attempts coming in from these Ts as well. He's going to continue his aggressive ways. There comes the Nova with some damage and the kill and another kill. That's a lot of money to be made there. Shotty cash Mahones. So is the RXR5 going to buy up? That's the question. They know the AKs are coming. Indeed they are. Those shotty kills will allow Destiny to drop an AWP for for Steve, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Steve getting himself boosted up straight into short for a fast angle. I guess they can consistently do that. It's quite hard to do the jumps perfectly every time. So looking for the consistency. And, oh, gets the shot, but trade instantly. Mizu with the kill. 4 versus 4, and Animal Squad can build off of this. They've got middle, they've got a guy in connector now as well. And I think ofnu has heard Mr. Sneaky Destiny, and indeed, oh wow, he won't get the kill though. Surprising, as he did have the angle first, was anticipating that. So that's pretty awful here for Animal Squad now. But that said, Busta will open up connector, shorts.
That's a super nice frag down, because they have control of connector as well, so they can try and fake a B play and go to A, although the bomb is indeed headed towards short. Ferg with that smoke might not actually see it. He spotted one player over there. Going to get a nade in. That's going to do all the damage needed. Busta Bus goes down, as does the bomb. What is the play now? You can see Moku is just clearing out the A sites. There is a rotation coming in from A. That nade's going to give the game away, and Moku's going to catch Destiny before his gun is ready. So things moving up now, faster pace. There is a CT in the CT area. It's going to be forced from a position. Now the T's can plant for triple while Moku holds the angle for his teammate. He's up against an MP7, so he should win this duel, although he's getting tapped actually, down to 26 now.
This is getting closer and closer. This is such a small margin here for either team to win this round. Moku finds another engagement, bit of tag here or there. Distraction comes in, but Moku with the last few bullets will take down ferg straight away. teddyt now needs to make the way in, but Moku has got another shot with his name on it. Moku with 3 very high impact kills in that round. Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing that they win that round.
Just for those at home, just bear in mind the plant position there. The triple plant position is so much better to plant from. Not only for defense of the bomb, you can defend it from A select, but also because you can cover your teammate much easier. Whereas if you go for the default plant spot, it's really awful for you to defend, and it makes you have to try and meat shield if you don't have control of the CT area. So Exile5 with a crossfire in the connector area, but that crossfire is going to be exterminated. Oh, Izu gets taken down while distracted from CPR, but so far so good. Animal Squad, actually they've lost 2 players here, that's not very good, and they've lost a bomb as well, and Ferg should be able to reach that AK just in time. Ooh, Moku being unable to find a connection there is going to be a massive problem. gazR with a flank now with the Mac 10, can he get enough damage? Damage done, indeed he can. So Moku without the bomb versus 2.
This is a rather odd situation indeed for Moku to play from. I mean, he had such clutch performance in the previous round, but once again, he needs to find that. He needs to dig deep and find the result. We do have ferg making his way up from slope, and the spot, will it be there? Moku seems to be quite cognizant of the possibility for ferg. Indeed, he's trying to bait him out actually. Oh, he will spot him, but not in time. And big surprise there from Exile5 to win that round. And those are the kinds of rounds that we saw get won repeatedly with the Chiefs versus F-Society Mirage game just yesterday.
Indeed, will this game be a similar one? Exile5 continue with another AWP onto Steve. So hardcore eco here for the Animal Squad. Again, they've gone full P250s and 1 smoke, where I think if you have less P250s and more smokes, maybe you have a chance. Titan do have an execute for this situation on the T side where they've got no money to get a bomb plant actually. They used to do it on the B bomb site. You see it every now and then. Not something I've seen from any other team. That headshot, though, may give the Animal Squad an opportunity to get the plant.
Yeah, big man Raz, he's picked up an M4 as well. Can't quite find anything. The bomb is just going to go down in the open, and that's very unfortunate because I feel like Raz kind of had the ability to help him get a plant there. And the plant, as we can see in this round, the plant would make an incredible difference. They'd be able to buy with such strength and grenades. But instead, we have a couple players who are unable to get the AKs and instead have opted to go for Galil and Tech9 so they can get some grenades. So passive opener from Animal Squad at the moment. And an aggressive one from Exile5. We'll see teddyt pushing up mid, picks up the kill onto Busta, and there's no return, no trade, kill, or anything like that. It's actually Destiny as well who picks up ofnu. So looks like Exile5 are just getting ahead of the issue and taking Animal Squad down before they can actually develop a play. And it's always such a struggle when the mid control is a laboured effort for the team side.
So the T's with 2 players in mid, bomb being collected, looking for picks, but there are no engagements. The CT's playing 2 per site for the time being. You've got a crossfire on A with a player in shadow, and Steve looking towards the slope. And it seems A will be the play here for the Animal Squad. Maybe.
Good passive positions from Exile5. Animal Squad are moving in. Slowly but surely from connector, clearing out those angles. They are starting to run out of time though. 30 seconds on the clock as they take CPL as well. So that will help to cut off rotation. And oh, even get a kill. Moku finding it there onto ferg, but they don't want to mess around. They've got to go for the A site. Destiny though, in the corner. Oh, they line up. Destiny gets both kills and the third. Easy clean up there for Destiny. Had the perfect angles in those engagements. And that will be 5-1. Animal Squad though, I enjoyed how they tried to save the round. but it's very hard. Very hard. You can't look everywhere.
Good start for Exile5. And again, Animal Squad, well, it seems they're going to go for an execute now towards the A site. Probably aiming for the round win as opposed to just a plant here. And here we go, the stream of smokes come in. teddyt is in the shadow area. Pot Flash is coming out. See how many frags he can get. Absolutely 0. 2 players coming in to take him down. Now the bomb needs to go down quickly. Destiny jumping on top, focusing on the bomb planter, and he will find himself a frag. So, Animal Squad now, again, in a situation where they need to get the bomb down fast before all these smokes disappear. And Fergus coming with 2 frags, so we might not see a bomb plant after all this execute from Animal Squad. Only Busta remains versus 2, and he's only got a piece of 50, less than 10 HP. He will go down. They did very good damage to the Exile5 team, but you know, I feel like with that many smokes, they were going for a round win, not just a plant, but they didn't even get the plant down.
Yeah, I mean, Ferg just did so much damage from CT, just completely destroyed the round for them. 3 kills when they had 4 players left, I think, whilst they were just trying to get the bomb down. So another buy-in from them, no AWP. And we have seen some, you know, glimmers of hope, some awesome clutch attempts from Animal Squad, but they're not getting the rounds on the board at the moment. They're going with in this round, they're going with a really heavy focus on the mid control. So pretty much everybody, apart from one man of Animal Squad, is in middle, taking control. They're in connector now. They can, some teams opt to actually fall back with most players with the guy in connector and then go for that triple-pronged attack, but Steve's going to take down Moku. So 1 for 1 there. So slowly but surely he's starting to go the way of Exile5. gazR's going to pick one up as well. So Animal Squad in the same position as they were in the previous round now. Yeah,
Raz stuck in the choke point on A slope. He's waiting for his teammates to come out, but we've got 2 CTs in the CT slope area and 1 playing CPL, so it's not going to be easy for Animal Squad. They need to win some duels here, and I don't know how they're going to plant the bomb either. The bomb is rotating in, so down goes gazR in the CPL area, but now there's a lurker in ferg coming through the connector area, and Mizu's going to get caught short here. Oh, his gun's giving him away, but the 2 players have gone down, 1 in CT, 1 in connector. Ferg has done his job and left to a 1 versus 1 now. There's still 30 seconds on the clock for Raz to play with, getting tagged now. He can try and plant the bomb for short here. He knows where the final CT is. He's going to go for the frag though as teddyt starts to close the distance. Animal Squad coming back into this.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I like from Exile5 is how they're not afraid to take the fight to Animal Squad, and that is actually quite crucial because you never want to give something up for nothing. Like middle is one of these spots in this map where there's this idea of investment, and it should require an investment from the teams to actually gain middle. And you should punish them. You should try to make it cost something. And this round, we'll actually see Exile5 going once again aggressive. 4 players in middle from Exile5, and it's not like they're just on pistols here. They got an AWP, they got a couple M4s. They've left a guy on top mid as well, and gazR will actually be able to hear a lot towards T-spawn, but the execute comes in from a slope. Nice frags coming in on the defense though, Steve with a good tag.
So, stuck on the choke point again, our Animal Squad following that initial failure. Getting some damage in though. 2 players down for the CTs. Mizu left, and he is not being traded. It's 2 versus 1, and Steve will finally connect with that AWP as Mizu tries to retrieve the bomb. So, Exile5 back to winning ways, but again, it's an expensive round. Fortunately for them, Animal Squad's money is even worse than a CT side, so they can go for that anti-eco buy.
Yeah, it's really tough for Animal Squad getting reset just all the time. So, well, I say all the time. I mean, this is I guess the second big reset that they've had as they've only won 2 rounds. But gazR once again not afraid to take the fight straight to Animal Squad. Is going to go aggressive, pick up these eco frags, and some a little bit harder than others it would seem. Busta will finally die. So Exile5 moving to 8 rounds, and they're showing a good level of coordination. They're being proactive. They are hitting a lot of the shots that are important, especially on the AWP. I mean, we saw a few misses from Steve there, but otherwise, you know, he's generally been quite consistent. And
ofnu hasn't got a kill yet.
Yeah, there's time.
There is time indeed. So looks like he's playing the position in Palace, maybe waiting for any initial aggression and then starting to pop out later. Depending on how they execute Animal Squad, it may be that most of his team are dead by the time he goes for any proper engagement. So he is close to the entrance of A. At the moment, there is a CT in the sandwich area. That's going to be Destiny taking ofnu down. Moku is coming in and Destiny's going to push the smoke looking for him. There we go, Moku running out of bullets there at the wrong time. Destiny pushing the smoke, getting the advantage for his team. Bomb hasn't been seen yet, still coming into the B apps at the moment with Mizu coming to join him soon. So it may be a procession of Ts heading towards B. You can see the Exile5 team are changing their formation as well. We might see teddyt coming in the direction of B just in time. Steve, I think, has spotted some info. They're going to have the counter flashes coming in as the players jump through the window line. There's the bomb down. That's confirmation for the team, but he looks in the wrong direction. Mizu will take him down. teddyt now, he has very low health Ts to contend with here. Now just only Raz. teddyt's wasting time so Destiny can join him. They can play the frag, the trade game should they need to.
Yeah, it's so low, and there you go, the round will be won. So, I mean, it was quite scary that they were running into the one place where the AWPer was, in this like, very long corridor. Kind of unfortunate for Animal Squad that Steve was actually in that position, as AWPs tend to be quite dynamic on this map. But yeah, 9-2, and they have another save. A lot of saves that they're having to throw at Exile5 because of all these resets. And Exile5, they've upgraded, they've got a lot of good weapons on their side now. A couple AKs in tow. Interesting that they've got a couple M4A1Ss in there as well. Some people still holding on to that.
I think it's a good map for them situationally, depending on where you're playing. If you're going to go for some aggression at some point in the round. So, one Animal Squad member just making noise in B apps. Ooh, Destiny has been taken down in connector, actually getting a bit too close to ofnu with that P250, which will stretch the CTs. And there's so much noise being made towards B, it may be suggesting there's only one player there, but actually the bomb is in tow as well. Another frag coming into the mid area, and now the short player is being stretched as the Ts are moving into B, which has just been abandoned by Exile5.
Uh-oh, this is a disaster. This guy on connector short gets pinched, but gazR actually does decide to go up into the window area, into the ladder room. So that's actually going to keep him safe from the short push. He can come in and rejoin his team for that retake of the B-bomb site, but here goes Busta. Really close. Ferg is surely dead, and there it is. Bullet straight to the cranium. And Steve goes in as well. See if he can actually get something done here. But the AWP is so hard to retake. This bomb site with an AWP, and everybody's going to go down from Exile5, but they should have a lot of cash, actually. But that said, okay, maybe they don't. They don't have any cash at all. I misread that completely. They've been losing a lot of dudes.
They've had a lot of rounds where they survived with two players. And this is what happens in that situation. You're going to have ropey money, where you'll only have pistols to offer a flashbang and a piece of mouldy bread. So can Animal Squad get some momentum going in their favour? Again, they have been broken on every second round where they have won so far. This time looking unlikely though, as Exile5, again, just have the pistols, lacking armour, etc. Not sure if Moku has spotted ferg. Looks like he did with that nade. Looking like kind of meaty connection, but he'll have to do it with bullets instead. So 5 versus 3. teddyt in a sneaky position. If this Palace player pushes before his team, maybe he gets initial engagement, but ofnu will find a frag regardless. Nobody down yet for Animal Squad. Exile5 only have gazR remaining, rotating from the B-bomb site. Looking for that P250 to pay... Oh, he's got a P2000 in fact, so he has spent nothing. Nothing to lose here.
Yeah, they were really light on investment, actually, which surprised me, because it's not like they didn't have any money, but it does suggest that they want to get the buy-in straight away. And they should be able to. Again, I can't remember what their money was, but I imagine 4K around about. Okay, they're better off than that even. So, yeah, pretty smart for them to go full eco to get a solid buy-in here. And Destiny can drop an AWP for his teammate, and he will do that. Steve will get the AWP, and we'll see whether Steve can have a good impact into this round. He's going to decide to go to middle with the AWP, and his teammate is going to drop down. So teddyt sprinting up. Might find a connection there onto Mizu, who's in top mid, but Mizu gets the kill. So 1-for-1 as Destiny makes a frag on the other side of the map. And gazR goes for an engagement from short, gets battled back. And now this 4-on-4 situation, it is kind of awkward for Exile5, to be honest. They would really like some information or another kill.
I think Destiny missed a sound cue there because there was a smoke thrown into Palace, which hits Moku. But I don't think he heard the cue there, and he's moving through T-spawn. Moku's running back because he would have heard Destiny, and I think... I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh, the bomb is rotating. And the CT's going to get caught in spawn. So there we go. There's still a lurker in mid for the T's as well. The remaining 2 CTs in the CPL area moving towards the CT position facing A, which will make it difficult to go for a plant. Mizu still playing the lurker role. Ferg looking for a lurker, and he's found Mizu, which means that there's basically nowhere for the bomb to be planted now unless gazR remains behind that smoke.
But he did. And now it's just going to be Ferg. He's going to run away with the AK, keep it safe. He's going to find a place, maybe like find a tree to like store it under. Like a squirrel in winter with its precious nuts, James. Got to save that stuff.
Save your nuts.
Because winter is coming.
Save your nuts for winter, Dan.
Winter is coming. Why you got to make this weird, James? Trying to make squirrel in Game of Thrones references. You just have to derail everything.
Winter's coming, Dan. You're going to need your nuts. So we're going into the last round of the first half here. Animal Squad looking for a 9-6, and they have to favour them because Exile5 have got no money. Can't even afford the fingertips on their gloves, Dan. They've got the holy ones, the cheap ones. The ones that make you itch after 15 minutes.
Well, there might not be 15 minutes left in this match if they're not careful. Moku's going to be in fast. Look at this pace. He's going to be like, oh, hello, I'll find a free frag there towards the A-bomb. So I'll have that one and this one as well. Give me all the frags. I'll take this, this, and this. He's like in a candy store at the moment. Taking all the Haribo. That was that.
Not much to say about that, really.
She wrote fast.
People ran, people shot, people died.
And furious. Dum, 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 dum.
Lift music. Lift music. You've been paid to do that.
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh.
Do you think I could?
It's nice of you.
Should I ask? Ask?
No.
Excuse me, I could make great voiceovers. For you.
You have a whispering voice. Would you like to hear it? 4 Exile5 players over towards A. It seems we may have... Let's see if Destiny's going to go underpass for the rotate, or just going to run distraction. Indeed, it will be distraction. How much distraction can he run? There are 2 players in mid for the CTs. So they will soon find out that no split is being planned. 2 players for Exile5 looking for this nade execute. We've got 2 smokes here. Where will they go?
I don't know. Man.
Well, one is looking at connect to jungle, and the other one, can only assume, is going towards the CT area. This is the one for connect to jungle. So there's going to be no smoke onto the platform itself. So Exile5 actually waiting a long time with no idea if the CTs are pushing mid, which they almost did with Moku. So this could be a bit of a precarious situation. 45 seconds is going to be the time to throw the nades. So here comes the push. Got some flashbangs as well. There's one more on teddyt. gazR are going to push CT, hopefully, as they've got that frag there. Rotation coming in from Animal Squad.
Yeah, this looks pretty strong. Oh no! That is brutal. All of them dying in a row. I was just about to say it looks good for them, but they are getting wrecked. It's just Destiny who's left alive in Palace. I think he's been spotted by Moku, who will promptly execute him with the USP. That was ridiculous.
It's not every day you see 4 bodies lying on the CT stairs in a pistol round like that.
It's collecting them.
Sometimes you just get shot in the head, man. What else needs to be said? Shot in the head.
Earlier when you said distraction, I wanted to like rhyme all the words that rhyme with distraction.
Distraction, refraction, contraption.
Contraction, infraction, detraction.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. There we go.
Boom.
Even if I had more, we would have to end there.
Then we have a tactical pause from the T side from Exile5. They have a 2-round lead at the moment. They have lost the pistol round. And they are going for the Force.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think TeamSpeak fucked up.
Nice!
Using game.
Yeah, okay.
We might as well just let them commentate this then.
Alright, let's
if they're going to talk in game.
Case.
Was that it?
Good eye.
Is this how they play CT side? All right, guys. Silence.
Do we hear globally, or do we just hear based on which team we're spectating?
I have no idea. Oh, let's watch the CT, see what happens. I haven't heard a mention of Straya yet. Or what do they say on Inferno?
Barbies. Something about Barbies. Barbies and
I can't commentate now because I'm waiting to hear something from the CTs.
Well, there are nades, so you would expect that there would be communication right now, but there's none.
This is proper grouse, mates. Anyway, the execute is coming in from Exile5. They've gone for the Tech 9s through the smoke. This could be brutal for the CTs, and so far so bad for the Animal Squad. Exile5 have got the bomb down. Look at the bomb plant as well. It's completely exposed to almost the entire site. We've got Exile5 players looking for the flanks, etc. They've picked up rifles as well, though not really going their way for now. But there's a UMP and a P250 versus 3 Tech 9s now, Dan.
Yeah, they need to make sure they kill more than 3 players and win the round. This has to happen. Oh god, oh god. 10-second defuse. That is not happening, mates. Not like this, not like this.
One can only imagine their communication server reconnected that.
Yeah, but also that sucks because look at the situation now.
Look at this.
They got reset.
Look at that.
Animal squads don't have much to work with.
Look at this.
No money, and so they have to eco twice, or they're in that kind of a situation where they'll be on pistols for 2 rounds in a row. And Exile5 already with the lead are going to be feeling really good about that. And first things first, they got to be safe against this this force buy, and they should. Oh well, it's partially a force buy. We've got Moku and Raz and pistol armor. The rest of the team are on pistol pistols, so limited investment. But they need to. Exile5 need to have a round that deals with this. They've taken middle to begin with, and that can work very well. Of course, you have the Rangers and you can to work with as well as your teammates. But then there's the next step. Phase 2 is getting onto a bomb site, and they've got themselves going for the split, which is also like pretty effective here. You can really limit where you can get ambushed by, but that said, Raz is going to find a kill onto gazR. We need to see some Molotov usage. They do not have any, but it won't matter in the end because they will get a clean B-bomb site.
So there is a gun to retrieve, which I think Busta might be trying to do, although it is pretty deep into apps, and with such control over the B-bomb site, I think Steve is just going to, well, I thought he was going to try and keep control of it, but they've lost a player on the site now, which means they've got to push his, shot his teammate as well. Finally spotted the flank from the CTs, and Busta is just trying to run distraction now, as the rest of his team can see what they can do. It is 3 versus 3 though, so advantage teased for now. 25 seconds left for him to plant the bomb. 2 versus 2 now. These numbers keep thinning for both sides, and Destiny's actually going for the plant, but his teammate's not covering the angle properly. He's going to go down, and now there's 15 seconds. Steve has to try and even things up and then get a bomb plant here, but it's not going to be easy. They're just going to dance around now. Cat and mouse is the order of the day, and Animal Squad will get them straight back with another win.
That's a really disappointing round to lose, because that's a lot of team play, a lot of coordination that was lacking in that situation. Like we had that spot where Steve is shooting his teammate down below, and then the lack of cover. There's spots as well when, you know, they just set their setups. So they had the bomb site. That's like the hardest bomb site to retake. One of the hardest bomb sites to retake when you have a post-spawn setup. And Animal Squad did it with pistols.
Yeah, that was...
Shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen.
Things got nasty, that. Things got nasty.
But there are ups and downs, as always, in Counter-Strike, and Exile5, you know, were in this position before. They remedied it by going for an execute on the A-bomb site. Looks like they're doing the same thing, so maybe it's going to work just as it did the first time. Here, let's have a look.
Deeds coming out.
Yeah.
But less smokes. Ferg, though, is forcing the aggression, going for the short plant, but they've got no lurker to come through mid. So we've got Ferg alone versus 2, pushing the CT slope area, but he won't get any frags. Teammate will, however. And there's a man advantage for Exile5. Now they're just going to trade rounds back and forth, back and forth. Moku's only got 18 HP, 1 tap away, but so is Ferg and Destiny. This is anyone's round. It is Exile5's round.
I mean, the situation should work much better for Exile5, because not only do they already have more rounds, they're closer to the 16, but they're playing against the CT side. And the CT side really needs money. You need money to get the AWPs out, to get the nades out, all this kind of stuff. And it's much harder to deal with, especially now, you know, people are struggling a little bit more with the M4s due to the update. So I would expect the Exile5 to have a almost game-winning advantage sooner than later, because they should get to around 13 rounds before Animal Squad can fight back again.
Things going better on the anti-eco here for Exile5. 3 CTs remaining, all completely out of position. Nobody on the B-bomb site itself. There is Busta holding an angle with the P250 through the shop area, but he's going to need to hit them twice. So, should be more standard. Look at this positioning from Exile5. They are making sure all their dots are crossed. Dots are crossed?
T's are crossed, dots are eyed. What? Eyes are dots. What? What?
Shut up, Dad!
What's going on?
Missy's got an AK-47. The eyes are dotted and the T's are crossed, Dan, is what we were both trying to say, and failing miserably.
Crossed our T's and dotted our eyes.
Yes, that also works.
Why would you dot your eyes? It sounds painful.
Now you mention it, Dan, it does. Let's just use capital I's.
Okay, okay, I like that. Let's do that. Less stabbing involved. Alright.
4-round lead for Exile5. Animal Squad on the double eco. Some weapons have been dropped. Lizzie has a solitary flashbang. And gazR has no walls.
Wow. That's straight up accusation. Alright. The wallless one. Okay,
the one without walls. What's the Latin for that?
The one without walls. He is the one.
Walless Maximus.
Without walls.
Walless Minimalist.
Anyway, the person is going to come into the A-bomb side. Systematic clearance of these players. Under-equipped. I mean, they're under-equipped, James. This is like.
Dan, we've got somebody in a ninja spot.
This is like there's been like a revolt in the kingdom, and they sent the King's Guard, and they're beating peasants, James. They're beating peasants. All they have is brooms.
Interestingly, when that ninja spot is played, normally you can see that from the sandwich position, but because the T's had a smoke in the middle of the site, they blocked off their own vision. Fortunately for them, no frags were gained. A CZ in that position would have been interesting, but there was a bit of aim punch going on as well. Needless to say, Exile5 are now 3 rounds away from victory. Animal Squad opting for the double AWP. We've got a fast peek into Palace as well as one into CPL. There are 2 players in the Palace, but the position has now been conceded by the CTs. Ooh, Busta tagged down to 14 HP, moving into passive position. There, he can jump on that piece of wood, so if Destiny were to go for the standard peak there above the stairs, he would probably get shot in the chest.
So I guess Exile5 are going for the A execute again. I mean, everybody is you know, by T-spawn. They've had a bit of a delayed round. They've got a guy in. Is he in window or is he below window? Okay, that's good enough. He can do a lot of damage from that position. As the distraction comes in, he can capitalize. If his timing's good, like as the lurker there, he can get some serious damage done.
Short's been smoked off as well. It seems that Animal Squad know what's happening. The rotation is coming in for the most part from the B bomb site, but can they get there in time? Mizu gets the first frag on Destiny, gets absolutely wrecked with a hail of bullets. 4 versus 4 now. We're talking about 2 AWP retake here for the CTs unless Exile5 present themselves to the CTs. Bombs going down in the default spot. You can see CT has been left open. Only 1 up remaining now and 2 rifles versus the 4 of Exile5.
Steve with the AWP waiting for the peak, and there it is. As it was always meant to be. Steve takes down pretty much everybody with the AWP, but can he take down the last one? Yes. The 3rd kill will come in as Steve, large and in charge with the AWP.
So does your Animal Squad go for the force here? If they don't, you can expect Exile5 to be on 15. Indeed they do, including a scout on to Raz. 257 on ofnu and Moku. We'll see what can be done. Had a lot of force buys won in the last 2 days in the Oceanic League, so don't count out Animal Squad just yet.
It's time. Steve is he's unleashed the power within. So that is a very dead Raz. As Animal Squad fight to stay alive, fight to keep their chances on this Mirage. But Exile5 seem convicted. Busta! He's going full Busta Rhymes right there. He's with that MP7, busting out the SMGs. We do have teddyt moving into position here, so even though the CTs are getting a couple of frags. Oh, that's the bomb actually!
Oh no!
That's the bomb. I thought the bomb was towards A, but no!
The bomb is challenging the apps.
Moku needs to like repurpose the bomb, like sabotage it. That would be sick. But he's gonna find himself a fight with teddyt there. So they converged on that the shop position there towards B, and that's a pretty important frag there. Now teddyt can play with ferg to try to reclaim the bomb. They've got 35 seconds to do this.
What is that noise?
I don't know.
It's like someone's dragging the boiler across the floor.
Yeah.
So Moku with too many directions to focus on will get shot. So just about recovered by Exile5.
I almost felt like the presenter of Crystal Maze then, where it's like, so they've got 35 seconds to collect the bomb.
It was almost like it's almost like someone was in a pyramid, just pulling like a block out to find a secret lever to open I don't know, a pit full of sharks or something. Anyway, Exile5 on match point. I don't know. Exile5 on match point. Animal Squad on another force. 2 FAMASs, just a 5-7 onto Mizu and the defuse kit. Good start from the CTs. gazR going down.
Yeah, definitely looking more promising. But you know, Exile5 looking to rinse and repeat what has been successful. But Mizu might make life a bit difficult there, and also a little bit hot. I hope they're wearing their flame retardant suits. I don't think you can buy those yet, though. But flash in from Mizu, perfectly done. Find himself a kill there. Good one from Busta, and things looking quite good. That said, for Exile5 as Steve and teddyt combine to become the Megazord. They find a cluster of frags, 3 kills there between the two. And now that's going to leave it up to Raz, the guy we've been highlighting previously. He's got a FAMAS, he's now been spotted. The game...
The BMGG is called, Dan.
Has been given up.
Just to needle him a little bit. Just to say, you can't do this. But Raz has managed to dink Steve. He doesn't have a kit though. We're talking 10-second defuse here. There goes one again. Steve is heavily tagged. Oh, he's just going to come out and absolutely pump his chest with cold steel. 16-8, and the match is taken by gazR and co. So congratulations to those guys.
Exile5 played a lot better today than they did yesterday. They played a lot better. I mean, yesterday they played really well against Immunity. Even though they lost the overpass in the end, I was quite surprised with how well they did play. But here they looked like a better team. And that's encouraging, actually.
And these results blow most of the league wide open, actually. I think Immunity may be the only team with a perfect record so far.
Yes.
Maybe FSIT.
Yes.
Because they beat Renegades, right?
Yes.
So Renegades,
yeah.
F-Society and Immunity 2-0.
And F-Society. You need to watch Mr. Robot, which is where the reference is from. It's pretty awesome.
What is that?
It's a series.
A series of what?
It's about a hacker.
You know, is it like a cartoon? Is it like a TV show? What would you call
it's a TV show?
A drama?
No. It's a psychological. I guess it's like a
thriller?
Psychological thriller, I suppose. But it's, of course, it's like trying to describe it. Some music these days. It's gonna have like a billion genres in there.
So how long is this series?
1 season. So
how long is the
far.
season? Oh, it's just started?
Like 10 episodes.
I know. I only watch series which have come to a complete close now.
Alright.
I just can't be bothered to. Oh well, when's the next season? Apart from Game of Thrones.
If you think you should watch Mr. Robot, then you should tweet him and convince him. Give him convincing arguments or threats. You can also try to threaten him.
Why? Why would you do that?
It's really good, man. You should rewatch it.
Let's look at the rankings and get Dan off the camera. So Immunity 2 for 2, as are F-Society. Renegades 0 for 2, along with the Chiefs here. This is a very interesting, if not bizarre, league table so far in Oceania. Lots of surprises, Dan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you would never expect to see Renegades at the bottom, but obviously they're having a lot of issues at the moment, internally and perhaps otherwise. So it's something that you hope that they can clear up, because they've got a lot of talent on the team, a lot of young talent as well as older talent. So it would be great to see them, rise to the occasion. But it's also great to see teams like Animal Squad, putting up such a good fight. Exile5 there looked really good as well. So yeah, it feels really open at the moment. It's quite interesting. It will be. I think it will be the most interesting Oceanic league we've had. Looking at the teams so far, if they are stable, then we should be good.
And it's really interesting. Again, in previous stages it's been about Renegades versus Immunity to see who goes through. Although there's been some weird things happening at the end where if this happens and this happens and this happens, but now we have F-Society and Immunity up there, and Renegades 0 for 2. So Renegades at this point might even depend on other people's performances to make it.
Yep, most likely.
We'll have to see. That's going to bring our Oceanic matches to a close for this week. Look out for POVs. I think we've got 4 POVs due now on the YouTubes in the coming days, so look out for those. But thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on Tuesday for more European Counter-Strike.